Okay, yeah. So the Last Jedi, we know it's terrible, right? But I know quite a few people who love the movie, and it seems like the ones who love the movie are of the left persuasion, right?
The left persuasion, yes.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? I think it goes beyond the obvious stuff, right? So there's the obvious stuff, which is clear, feminist agenda, right?
Okay.
And male toxicity undertones, right?
Okay.
So there's that stuff, but it just seems like those people, there's something deeper than that, because those people, they like the movie for reasons beyond that. It seems like. I mean, whenever I've had arguments with them on Facebook or Twitter or wherever, they defend every bit of that movie. The only part of the movie that they say they're not really sure of is the Canto Bite sequence.
Yeah, well, okay, if you're talking about the left,
Yeah,
they like it because they're the left, then that should be that was it felt shoved in there
right.
specifically to communicate their agenda. So I
Right.
can't. Why don't they like it?
Yeah, that's strange,
Is
right?
it just not going far enough? I mean, I don't know that.
My favorite part
Oh, but
is
that Canto fight scene that didn't really drive the point home. I
my
don't.
my favorite part of that scene is when they're about to get captured, and Finn says, "Well, at least it was worth it." And then Rose, she takes like the she
The
takes like the
saddle.
saddle off, and she goes,
Saddle
"No."
off the ferret dog thing. What
Right.
is that thing?
And then she goes, "No, now it's worth it." That was like the best.
That was the stupidest.
I know I'm being sarcastic, man.
They're gonna get caught and just put a new saddle on the damn thing. Probably the same saddle. Oh, you dropped your saddle,
Exactly. So I
and the
don't.
whole thing's over a damn parking ticket. It was like, what? That's that. I don't get it. You
Yeah.
know, if you're pro big government, wouldn't that just be like your thing, man? Oh, at least they're giving out parking tickets, keeping the beach safe.
So yeah, but yeah, they defend like everything. They defend, for instance, I had one guy tell me, Leia Poppins. That has got to be one of the most ridiculous, hackneyed scenes I've ever seen in movie. Not just Star Wars, but hokey is the word I use for it. And I actually had somebody tell me that they cried when they saw that. They cried.
I teared up a little bit thinking that she was dead, and then her finger wiggled, and I was like, "Oh, what the hell?"
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. That broke that moment.
they cried
But
because, oh my gosh, Leia's using the Force. Oh my gosh,
yeah, I don't know.
seminal moment.
I had mentioned that Leia up to this point was that, like, it just seemed strange for her to have that kind of power, and never having used the Force, and then I was told, well, we don't know that she never used the Force. It's been a long time. Maybe she started using the Force. Then background, a little backstory would be in order.
Well,
Force sensitive does not equal Force user.
well, the
Certainly doesn't equal, I get to invent my own
right.
Force power that not only keeps me protected from the vacuum of space, because it is chilly out there, and she didn't seem like she'd be holding her breath, and the just the sheer force of that. I mean, it was it was a violent act being sucked out into space
Yeah.
through, by the way, broken glass, which would probably have also shredded you a bit.
But that's the thing, man. It's like these people, they're just so beyond reason that they have. I cried. That made me cry. And when I mentioned, the Leia Poppins thing, it's a real thing. It's not just me who made it up. Even though that's the first thing I thought of when I saw the scene. Like, when I saw the scene, I thought, oh my god, this is like Mary Poppins. That's the first thing I thought. And it clearly wasn't just me, because it's a thing. It's all over the internet as Leia Poppins.
Oh, yeah.
And,
I sort of pictured the Good Witch, like she was going to have a little pink bubble around her. And
Glenda. Glenda the Good Witch. But yeah, and then when I mentioned that to them, they're just like, yeah, people are stupid. And it's like, really? I mean, come on, man. I mean, that was hokey. I mean, you can't even admit that was hokey. It was hokey. So, what is it? I mean, is it... I mean, like I said, it can be explained by just the clear SJW stuff that's in the movie. But to me, it's like there's like an investment. There's like a emotional investment. Why would they have an emotional investment in this movie when there's some clear problems with it? Clear problems. And so they are able to overlook those problems. Any ideas?
I go back to my original statement, right? They could somehow the whole SJW thing makes sense, right? It doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
It doesn't make sense to you,
right?
And I can understand the concepts that are being forwarded. That's not why I don't get it, right? It's like when someone tells you a joke and it's just not funny. I get what you're saying. I just I'm not amused, right? It's the same thing. I understand what's going on in this movie. I just don't understand why you would like it, and I get the concepts of intersectional feminism. I just don't understand how anybody could buy into that crap.
Women are oppressed, man. Come on.
Oh no, no, because
get with it.
Women are oppressed, but not all women are oppressed enough. So some women are more oppressed than others, and so they got no right to complain.
What?
Talking to you, white woman. Oh, your damn white privilege. You might as well be a man.
That's true. That's true. I'm glad I'm not white.
It doesn't matter. You're already a man, so you're done.